Slightly Unblended, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today I just wanted to do a look to like feel better, and I've had a couple people ask me for a tutorial on this look, so if you'd like to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. Hey everybody, today is finally the day that I'm going to do this look. I've been meaning to for a while, and then just things have gotten a little crazy. The original first time, yeah, okay, we're off to a wonderful start. Anyway, the first time that I did this look, I used like 4 different palettes, I want to say. So it's not going to be extremely identical to the one I've done before. So instead of using 4 different palettes, I decided to use the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette from Bperfect Cosmetics and Stacey Marie and try to recreate it, which I feel like is totally like cool because I've been in a creative rut, and I was like, well, maybe if I recreate some of my looks that I have that I was planning on filming, that I'll somehow get the spark back. Who knows? But I'm talking too much, so let's just get into it. So I'm just going to take my ColourPop E10 brush and I'm applying the shade The Deep into my deep crease and into the crease. And I'm only going to take it about halfway over into the crease. That way, whenever we start to blend that pink with the blue, we're not going to just totally get a purple. Because we want galaxy vibes, but we don't want to have an overrun of like pink fading into purple fading into blue, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to clean off the same brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Black Beach from this palette. It's in the bottom right, and I'm going to apply it into the deep crease and blend it with the deep, making sure that's the right shade name because I keep wanting to just call it blue, but it's like ocean blue. So I'm doing back and forth windshield wiper motions, and I'm going to take it as far as I've taken that first shade that we used. So now I'm just going to take some more of the deep just to really get those shades blended together and bring that blue back out. And then to soften it, I will go in with Lagoon, which is a really beautiful, like, not super dark blue shade, but not like super light blue either. And I'm just going to blend that out. Take my Morphe M507 brush and go into the shade Lagoon, and I'm just going to tap off the excess and very gently blend out the deep shade. I'm going to take back and forth motions with a very light hand. So I'm also doing little back and forth, like little circular motions. I can't talk. Circular motions as well, just to really soften it up and make the color not appear as sharp when it's being blended out. That way it's more of the blue is just like in the wind, if that makes any sense. So what I want to do now is I'm just trying to double check. I've got like so many mirrors set up, just trying to make sure that everything's even. I'm going to take the shade Magenta with the ColourPop E10 brush. It's a really pretty, I don't know, like I'm trying to use shades that I haven't used a whole lot in any previous tutorials. So the shade right here, Magenta, it's really pretty. And I'm going to use that to apply in the deep crease and wing it out. Have any of you tried Sample Beauty? On my birthday or the day before? No, it was the day before my birthday. I ordered one of their palettes. I can't remember which one it was. It was super colorful, which is why I got it. And it will be here tomorrow. And I'm not going to have time to film with it tomorrow, but I'm hoping that I can do a little look with it. What do you guys think of their products if you've tried them? I've never tried them. I've heard of them. And yeah, they just look like they have really nice palettes. And I was looking at some of their loose pigments, but I wasn't sure if that was something that I wanted to do just yet, because when I mess with loose pigments, it's usually my neon ones, and I'm obsessed with those. Okay, I'm gonna just gently bring that over to the blue, about like this. Definitely a trust the process kind of look. I'm gonna take my Sigma E25 brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Pink Lily, which I do believe I've used in a previous video. I can't quite remember because I have a few that I've pre-recorded that I really need to get to editing. So anyway, it's a very pretty hot pink shade, and I'm just going to use it to blend out the magenta shade. I'm just doing back and forth motions with an extremely light hand. You want to barely feel the brush on your skin. I'm just ever so slightly bringing it over to the blue shade, just kind of doing little circular motions. See, there's a tiny bit of that purple going on, but I do believe I am going to take Black Beach to touch that up in just a minute. But for right now, I'm just going to take my Morphe M507 brush in that magenta shade just to touch it up and like make it a little louder, because I want super loud and super extra. Which, depending on who you talk to, they would say I'm super loud. I've cleaned off my Morphe M507 brush, and I'm going to go back into a little bit of Pink Lily just to blend out the magenta shade. Just to get it nice and neon looking, even though, I don't know. With the ColourPop E10 brush, I'm just going to take a little bit more of Black Beach and run it through, kind of blending it with the magenta shade. I'm not super concerned with how much of it really gets on my lid, because I am going to go ahead and clean that off here in a minute. I'm probably just going to cue the voiceover for a good portion of once I clean the crease, because we all know I cannot talk in wing liner unless I'm feeling bold, and then I screw everything up, and I really don't want to screw everything up because I feel like I've been here for hours. With the ColourPop E10 brush again, I'm going to take a little bit more of the deep, and I'm just going to make sure that the transition between Black Beaches and Lagoon is nice and seamless. And I feel like I'm getting the effect I'm going for, so that makes me happy. I've cleaned off my Morphe M507 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and touch Lagoon up just a little bit. And every time I say Lagoon, I think about Laboon, and it makes me think of One Piece, and it makes me really sad. Okay, now I'm going to take some micellar water on a Q-tip and just go ahead and clean up my lid space and get ready to cut my crease. this eye is giving me the worst problem today. Like, this eye, I put the liner on and it was no problem. This eye alone is about to make me just throw this desk full of makeup in front of me across the room. So, just wanted to bust in and say that real quick as I try to fix it. And after an hour of fixing a totally wrecked eyelid, I think I have it about where I want it. So I'm going to take my Morphe M408 brush, which is like this little stiff, like almost flat. It's good for packing eyeshadow down. So for this one, I'm just going to take Lilac, and I'm going to go ahead with this lilac shade here and pack that into my inner corner of the crease, like towards the inner corner of my eye. But then I'm going to add the I almost said ColourPop, but it is e.l.f. Cosmetics Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow in Purple Rain. I'm going to apply that over it just because I've noticed that when I go over just a primer or something like that, like primer or concealer with the liquid glitter eyeshadow, it kind of gets chunky and gross looking. But when I apply like a matte shadow or a shimmer shadow, it just amplifies it, makes it look so much better. So I just decided that Lilac would be a good one since it's like a lightish pinkish purple shade, and it will definitely help to emphasize the shade, or to emphasize the color of the Purple Rain Liquid Glitter eyeshadow. And I had to switch to a smaller mirror because my noisy ass chair's pissing me off. But aside from that, I had to try not to get my brush dug into my eyeshadows that I was using, or in the mirror I was using. So yeah, to my 310 bronzer mirror we go. So I'm just packing this down. I'm only gonna take it about halfway as well, maybe a little farther than halfway. And I'm gonna go back into the shade here pretty soon to really like get it blended with the glitter, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So about halfway or a little more is totally cool. So I mean, you could even like take it a little farther. It's up to you, whatever you're more comfortable doing or the most comfortable with. So with that, I'm just gonna take this liquid glitter eyeshadow. I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna start applying it to the lid. So I'm just going to start from the inner corner, kind of try to disperse it evenly, but I will be going in with a smaller brush. I'm going to use my melt liner brush to really hug up in the crease against that liner. Okay, so with this liquid glitter eyeshadow, I'm looking down in this mirror to like try to point like where I'm talking about. So like right here at the lash line where you can still see some of that lilac, I'm not totally wanting to cover that, partly because I don't like for glitter to get in my eyelashes, and I know it's gonna happen. But I feel like leaving a little bit of that more empty to where I can get the lashes on and then like kind of touch it up where I need to down the line makes my life a little bit easier when it comes to maintaining my fake eyelashes. So now I'm just going to take my Sigma E25 brush and a little bit of Pink Lily, well kind of a lot of it, because I'm just going to like wing it out, and we're going to have to like take some micellar water and a Q-tip to clean it up. But I'm going to take it, and from the outer corner of my lid I'm going to blend it up. There's like parts where I don't have eye primer, and that's totally cool because it's not going to be there anyway. I'm going to like take it off with the micellar water. Just going to blend it out, and it kind of contrasts pretty well with that magenta shade. And I'm going to work my way onto my lid into the outer corner of my eye. And if we need to, I can go in there and touch up that eyeliner, but I really want to be done with that because it's been a pain in my ass. And And I haven't been rushing this look, so I don't know why the liner wanted to give me such a fit on this eye. With my BH Cosmetics number 2 brush, I'm going to take a little bit of lilac and I'm going to mix it with the pink. I'm going to take a little bit of lilac and mix it with Pink Lily. And I'm just going to go ahead and tap off the excess. And I'm really just going to focus that on the remaining primer. But I am going to bring that liquid glitter eyeshadow over a little bit. And I'm going to go in and touch up Pink Lily too. And I'm just going to take, with the same brush, some more Pink Lily. And really just blend that together. I have a conclusion. So this eye, the glitter was about to drive me crazy. And this eye, the liner was about to drive me crazy. So I think it's evening out that this eye, with how I'm trying to do all this on my lid, is working out better than this one. But the liner. So what I want to do is take just a tiny bit of lilac on, just going to clean this brush off. Take a tiny bit of lilac and just pat it. And it's looking a lot better. Okay, but really, like, I thought about making this an entire voiceover because I have not been having a very good day. I've been very full of different emotions and I haven't quite felt myself, and I don't really like to film when I am like this, but I feel like sitting here and like doing a look and everything is really making me feel a little bit better. Like my chest isn't as heavy as it was, and like I'm starting to like, I feel like relax a little. So this is making me super happy to feel like I'm getting creative again, and makeup has been my creative outlet to like calm down and like express myself. So I'm so happy that even though it's been a train wreck, because I am the conductor of the Hot Mess Express, that I'm finally getting somewhere and like not feeling so bad. But I'm just going to touch up this liquid glitter eyeshadow. And also when I don't feel so great, like when I'm in a mood, I don't like to film because I don't want to like come off as negative. Because I don't want to bring any negativity to anybody's day. Like, I want to try to, like, bring positivity to everybody's day. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of glad that I talked myself into doing this today. So, I could kind of feel that I can tell that I'm really starting to feel a little bit better. And that just makes me happy. I could cry. But yeah, so this is getting to be, I'm going to take it down a little farther to my lashes. Just have a little strip of that open there. But yeah, I think it's finally getting done, and it looks like, yeah, I keep looking because I just love the sparkle to these liquid glitter eyeshadows. I want your opinion. I would love your opinion on this because it's fixing to be loud for just a second. My desk is a whole mess. But I would love to do a video like where I would do maybe like a look with both of these. It's the Purple Rain one from e.l.f. and this is the Plum On from Stila. Would that be something that you're interested in? I also like have been using these for looks, and there will be a tutorial up probably sometime after this one because I recorded it before, but I just kind of like wanted this one to go up because I've had a couple people that were really interested in seeing me do this look. So I like to put out videos as like, if I have some done but somebody would like to see how I've done a look before, then I'll like film it and then put it up before what I've already done, because I want to make sure that I want like putting out really cool stuff that people wants to see. So anyway, it just, excuse you, it just gives me something to do, and I really don't mind because I think I've gotten the hang of editing and it's fun. But these shimmers, oh my gosh, my camera's not even going to pick it up because it's already focused, and I can't focus it after it's already recorded. So anyway, they're from Clin or Clinod, or I don't quite know how to pronounce their name, but it's CLIONA or right here in front of me. It is CLIONADH Cosmetics, and they have some of the most beautiful shimmer eyeshadows that I have seen in my whole life. But without me talking too much, I'm just going to go ahead and take some micellar water on a Q-tip and clean up this lid, and then go and do the rest of my face so that we can get started on the other fun stuff. So I'm really just going to take this up about like this. Okay, so now for the fun part, I'm going to take, I'm going to touch on this real quick. I'm using the F Mercury glitter from Pretty Weird Cosmetics. I have no idea what happened to Pretty Weird Cosmetics. Like, where'd they go? If anybody knows, please let me know, because I really liked their products. This is one of my favorite glitters. I have like 3 more. One of my friends got me these and got me a pair of lashes, and I think I ordered 2 pairs of lashes. So I have some, but now I'm just like, I really don't want to wear them like all the time because I don't want to ruin them, because I can't get them anymore. So what I'm going to do to start this, I keep looking at my picture for reference. I know I have it on Instagram and on my Facebook page, but just kind of like having an idea of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to take the shade, probably Pink Lily, and I'm going to take, I'm trying to think of which brush I want to do this with, because it's been a while since I did. It's been like over a month since I've done this look, and I can't remember. So, perfect time for me to say that if you see me post a look on Instagram or somewhere like my Facebook page or something, and you want a tutorial on it, be like, hey bitch, film this tomorrow, because I will forget how I done it, and then I'll be mad at myself. So, go ahead and feel free to tell me about it. I just cleaned this one, and it's good for things like that. This is a Profusion, I don't know what kind of brush. It comes in my Wanderlust palette. So take a little bit of Pink Lily, and I'm going to really tap off the excess. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it over my brow, just to get that little, I almost want like, I'm going to take it over to my temple, but I just want like a hint of color going up. And I want it to be like 80s, but like galaxy 80s. Go to about my brow and just really bring it up to my temple area. And it's gonna be kind of wild, but I feel like I emphasize that with everything, because a lot of the time I have a lot of self-doubt. I'm like, yeah, this probably looks bad. So, just kind of work that in. Working on being very 80s-esque. Yes, 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 I live. Oh, and I did my favorite lip combination, because I didn't really want to do nude. I did nude with the last time I did the look. So I used some NYX lip pencils. This one is in Blackberry. This one is in Subversive Socialite. And then I went ahead and used the Milani Bold Color Statement in I Am Victorious, and the NYX Laundry Push Up in Lace Detail, and just kind of did that. So yeah, that's a whole concoction going on there. And I have to say, and I know I'm not looking, but I'm trying to get, I should have had everything together before I started. But the Ofra and the Nikkie Tutorials highlighter and Space Baby is like life for this look. I don't know. It's just like dramatic. I don't know if you can see the glow I have going on, but yeah. And I wanted to film a video with the new Melt contour stacks. I ordered the PR kit because I love the packaging and everything, and I just kind of wanted everything, and I love it, but I want to do a video with it. So I'm talking too much, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side of my face. Okay, I feel so alien-like. I love it. So now I'm just gonna take some of these Get Stoned gems from BH Cosmetics and this glitter. I'm gonna pick out the stars and I'm just gonna put, I think it's about 6 stars, not counting the one I'm gonna do in my inner corner. For my inner corner highlight, I use the Nikki Tutorials and Ofra Space Baby highlighter. And for the lower lash line, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of Blackberry from this palette and probably blend it out with lilac. That way it's just kind of like all this and then just a little tiny bit of purple. So I'm gonna go ahead and sort these stars and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and finished all of my, adding my pink, and I smoked out my lower lash line. So next I want to go ahead and take some of these stones from the BH Cosmetics Get Stoned, and I've sat everything on my desk and I'm starting to realize that that was probably not the best idea, but I'm gonna make it work. If I can find my eyelash glue. I had it hid behind my pumpkin cream cold brew. So I'm gonna place this right here, like towards the outer corner of my lid, and as close to that pink shadow as I can get it. And please don't mind my shaking. I'm very shaky today and I don't know what's wrong and why I'm being that way. But and that could be why my other eye that I was filming earlier was so hard for me with that liner, because it just seemed like it all started at once. And I'm probably way over caffeinated, but I don't want to blame my coffee or cold brew. Now I'm going to take this pink one and add it right next to that one. Oh no. There we go. I'm trying to add these. I don't think I got enough out. And then I launched that one, so I have to grab another. But while I'm trying to add these, let's talk about music for a second. Oh, I did have enough. One of my favorite songs right now is $5 Subtweet by Pool Kids. And I love it so much. One of the last concerts that we got to go to before everything that's going on in the world with the illness, and I don't know how YouTube reacts to that, and I'm really like not trying to get in trouble with my new my new channel, but not really, because I've been doing this year. But anyway, we went to see the Wonder Years and Pool Kids was there and I'd never heard of them, and they played that song, and I'm trying to get this picture pulled back up, I'm sorry. They played that song and a bunch of other songs, and I really liked them, but that song is like my favorite, and I have it, like I downloaded it on iTunes, and I was like, when I get good and mad, it's like, let's jam Pool Kids. Whenever I'm just like wanting to dance around and be goofy, turn on the Pool Kids song. I just love it. I'll try to think of a playlist of a bunch of cool songs if you're interested, and I'll have it down below. So now I'm just going to start doing my stars, and then I'll do this other eye off camera because I don't think you want to see all that. I'm just going to apply this about right here. And then I have 2 small ones that are going to kind of go down and then up, and then I have 3 that's going up. Okay. I keep having to look at this because I don't quite remember the placement I had on the stars. So now I'm just going to do this little colorful one. This one almost looks like a flame. Like it has a shift to it, and I love it. You see the shift on that? I don't know if it's picking up, but it's like red, then like yellow, and then like orange kind of. And then I'm going to take the smaller one and put it up more towards the tail of my brow. I've been listening to music this whole time, so now that I don't have the music on, it's like so quiet I can't stand it. And I know that I said that I have the inner corner highlight, but I'm also going to apply a star on the inner corner of my eye as well. So for this, there was a few different sizes of stars. I'm just gonna do the small one right now, then there's a medium, and then there's another big one. Haven't used a medium sized one on this one yet, but I'm going to. So I'm gonna do this at the tail of the brow. Feel free to place the stars anywhere that you see fit. Like when I first did it, I had no rhyme or reason. I just did it and then I copied it onto the other one. Now I'm gonna do the medium one. They're so cute. If you guys know of any brands that's like Pretty Weird Cosmetics, please let me know. I'd love to check them out. They have like a lot of really fun, dramatic stuff, and I really enjoyed their products. So I was like really sad to see that they had pretty much left the internet. Ooh, looking so cute. I love it. I'm like a little space baby alien girl. Yes, that was so awkward. I meant for it to be yes, but oh well. I'm feeling a lot better after I've done this video. So if you've made it through this train wreck, thank you for watching and bearing with me. Okay, I'm going to apply this into the inner corner of my eye. Maybe. She's stuck. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go and add the rest of the stars and the stones and apply some lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. Thank you so much for sticking with me if you made it this far. I know it's been a little bit of a train wreck today, but makeup is definitely my put me back together on bad days kind of thing. And as badly as I didn't want to film when I sat down and started, I feel so much better now that I have. So if you've made it to now, I really appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you think of this look? I want to know what you think. Let me know. Please let me know what you want to see next. And if I wait so long to film another look like this, like, correct me please, because I struggled. This liner over here is not the greatest, but you know, this one turned out. I'll take a picture of this. But I feel so extra and I love it. I feel just like, I feel so much better. And without keeping you too much longer, because I know that I rambled a lot, let me know what you'd like to see next down below. Don't forget to use the hashtag slightlyunblended for a chance to be featured in an upcoming video. I'll have my TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook all down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I just shot one of those stones. Damn it.